Hi folks, it's John Nizman from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you this Mini Cooper S that we have available for sale. It's a very clean, very well looked after car. So I'd like to basically, we'll just do a brief walk around on the car just to look at the overall condition and the upgraded options. So it's a 207 Mini Cooper S, so it's the turbo engine, and it has lots of upgrades. In the Mini Cooper S, there's some extra features that you can order. There's a premium package, a sport package, different wheels, and upgraded headlights. And this Mini has all of those upgraded features. So if we look at the front of this Mini, you can see it's standard with the scoop here in the front with the trim. So this is the Mini Cooper S looking hood and front nose. Now, there's some features that are upgraded. Not all the Mini Coopers have it, and one of the features are these headlights. So they're the Xenon headlights, and then underneath this cover it has washer nozzles, and there's a feature on inside of the car where you pull the lever and it will not only wash your windshield, but it will also wash the headlights. It shoots a mist, a high pressure mist. These raise up and it has nozzles. Another upgrade that this has in either the premium or the sport package is the driving style light. So it has the optional marker light, but then there's an additional light switch that you flip on and it gives you auxiliary lighting down below, which is another upgrade. And as we start walking towards the passenger side of this 207 Mini, another feature that it has, or upgrade I should say, are these alloy wheels, and we'll have to clean them up. It's been quite cool here lately, so we'll wash all these wheels. So they're an upgraded wheel. The Mini Cooper S comes with a 16-inch wheel, and then as an option, and it's a very unique style, has these shoehorn style loops, and it's one size larger. They're a 17-inch. So they're a 17-inch upgraded wheel, which is not part of the normal Mini Cooper S trim level. And then this is normal, having the chrome accent here with the signal light. As we come down the side, you can see it's in really nice shape. This color Mini calls pepper white, and it's really clean. It's all original body and paint. It hasn't had any repair work done to it at all. You can see it has the standard chrome accents, chrome handles, and this has a really nice feature, which is another upgrade, and it has two sunroofs. So I believe Mini calls it the Panoramic glass roof, and we'll show you how that works. It's all done by power. You can have it so they'll both lift up or tilt, and then this one will close back down, and then this whole front section will open up and sit over top of this one. So I'll share with you that. So that's a fairly expensive option in 207 to have the panoramic style roof. As you come along the back of the car, everything is bone stock. So we haven't modified anything, we haven't changed anything. It's just like it came from the factory. There's a lot of guys that will change exhaust systems and suspension packages and do a lot of aftermarket stuff. This is exactly like it left Mini factory. So part of the sport package is this rear wing. So I believe it's the sport model. So the Mini Cooper S, and then being a sport, this is an upgraded spoiler that they've added to this car. The rear wiper washer is standard as part of it. And then you've got the tuned exhaust with the chrome tips. That's part of the Cooper S with the turbo engine. And then these marker lights that are down below, there's a separate switch inside the car, and that's for a fog light. So at nighttime you can flip the extra switch, and it gives you better visibility. You can see we've got the original chrome fuel door. You can see it's all nice and clean and as original, so it looks quite nice. And then when we open it up, you can see it's really nice inside. We've got the heated leather seats, the black interior. I'll just come to the passenger side here as we look at how clean this car is. So it's a non-smoker. So you can see if we look up at the roof, you can see we have the normal power sunroof, and it has the shade that will pull closed. Same thing for the back, and then we'll show you how that operates with the power. And then you can see the bucket seats in the back. The seats are in really nice condition. There's no wear marks, there's no stains or anything like that. When we look at the up above our rear view mirror, we have the sensor for the dimming lights, and then we have switches up here. We've got the auxiliary lighting, we have the power sunroof, and then we have interior mood lighting. So there's a little hole here and here, and then over on the side post where it says airbag, beside the headrest of both the passenger and driver, there's a little slit there, and it has LED mood lighting, and you can change the color. So that's part of one of the upgraded trim levels. So we have those features there. It also is set up for hands-free and voice activation for phone, because we've got some venting here. And when you look at the steering wheel on the left-hand side, you can see there's quite a few. So over here is for the stereo, so we can volume up and down and seek and scan, and then we have hands-free and telephone. So it's pre-wired as an option on this car, so you can add those features. And then on the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you can see where we have the settings for the cruise control. Another nice feature on this has the sport suspension, or sorry, the sport transmission. And it's an automatic. Most of these Mini Cooper S's are a manual transmission with a clutch. This one's the automatic. It's a 6-speed automatic, and they have the paddle shift. So you can see up above on the steering wheel here, we have these 2 tabs. So that's for shifting. If you wanted to do more of a sport manual kind of shift, you can use these levers. It has delay or intermittent wipers. The steering column is tilt, as they all do, and then this tachometer tilts with the column when you move it. And then we've got our standard speedo here with our odometer and our stereo audio equipment, and then we have the CD set, and then we have the volume here for the stereo, and then we have our air conditioning, and then we have our ventilation. This is for temperature, and then this is for fan speeds, low to high. Then you can see we have low, medium, and high setting for the heated seat for the driver, and also heated seat for the passenger. And then we have power window switch here is for the passenger side. The opposite side is for the driver. And then we have the auxiliary fog lights in the front. These are the rear fog lights for the back. And then we have our power lock feature. Then we have the 2 cup holders, which is standard. We have an auxiliary outlet here, a lighter, or for cell phone plug-in. And then we have a sport mode push button for the transmission. And then we have a DSC, which is from the factory, and it's basically an active handling and suspension upgrade where you can, it's standard, and then you can turn it off if you wish. There's another cup holder in between the 2 seats for the back passengers, and then we have obviously the glove box is here. We have the original book and owner's manual that comes with the car, and then there's a hidden compartment in here which gives you additional storage. Not too many people are familiar with that setup, so it kind of hides away in there. You can see the door panels are in really nice shape, and it has the sport motif. So that's basically everything on the inside and a walk around on this Mini Cooper. So then what we'll do, I think we'll trade sides with the camera person, and then I'll share with you we'll just start the car, because it's kind of unique the way it starts. So we'll just set inside here. So basically, we have this remote, and it's like a keyless entry system. So we can pop the rear hatch, we can lock and unlock the doors, and then when we set this into the dash, the vehicle is ready. You can see the radio starts to display. We have a clock, and we have temperature that comes up on the tach. So the car is ready as soon as you plug it into the dash. And then to start the car, we simply just step on the brake, and we have a push button start. So I'll just touch this once, and now the car starts up. Excuse me. So you can see, I think the camera can pick it up. We have the tachometer and then the temperature, and then down below it you can see it has fuel range and mileage. So right now it's showing a picture of a fuel tank with an arrow, and it's showing the range is 722 kilometers before you'll need fuel. And then just below that is the odometer. So this car has 86,895 kilometers on it presently. So that's roughly 54,000 miles. So it's really clean, very well looked after car. And then you can see the display comes in here for the stereo, and everything works as it should. Our wipers, our headlights, and so on. So just wanted to share with you what that looks like. And then what we'll do is I'll just hit the power sunroof. So we'll share with you how that works, because if we flip the switch we can tilt both sunroofs. Okay, so that gives you some ventilation for both the rear and front passengers. And then if we follow it through, the back goes down, and then the other sunroof goes back. And then we have this auxiliary screen that comes up. It helps with wind buffeting, and it's quite a large sunroof. And then it's obviously power to close it back up. So that's all the features, I believe, of this Mini. So once again, it's a 2007 Mini Cooper S, and we should probably just give you a quick look at the engine, because it's very, very clean. I'll just pop the hood. Pardon me. So we'll just flip it. It has the safety latch here. So you can see everything is quite clean, and typical with new cars. There's not a whole lot of room inside here, but you'll see it's all original paint. We're going to shampoo this inside and clean it up, but everything is really clean. We've got the overflow for the coolant. We have our windshield washer jug to top it up, and everything is laid out quite clearly underneath the hood. So once again, all original paint, never been involved in a collision. There hasn't been any body work or paint work at all done to it. So it's a really clean car. And we'll just shut that. So I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.